Hi, my name is Mark Perez and I'm one of the Flyout coaches. I'm gonna go ahead and answer a question from one of our students. So the question is, how do I know what materials to use when fixing my house? So that's a great question. One of the ways that you can know what kind of materials to use when fixing your house is by having your realtor send you sold comparables. Those are sold houses near your subject property. You're gonna look at the pictures and you're gonna pay attention to how those houses are fixed up and what materials were used. So for example, look at what kind of countertops that are in the kitchen. If it's granite, you wanna use granite. If it's quartz countertops, you're gonna use quartz countertops. You're gonna pay attention to the type of flooring. What's really common right now is called LVP, luxury vinyl plank. Pay attention to the color theme, the color that they use on the walls, what kind of vanities they used in the bathrooms, what kind of tile that they use for the shower surround, things like that. So there's a phrase that we use, it's called when in doubt, comp it out. So whenever you're unsure of what materials to use, you're gonna study the sold comparables near your subject property. Our second question is, how do I assign a contract if I can't move forward on a deal? Great question. So that's gonna be more of a wholesale strategy. So if you have a house and you put an offer in and it got accepted, and for whatever reason, it doesn't make sense for you to do that deal, one of the things that you can do is called assign a contract. And that's basically, you're gonna sell the rights to buy that house to another investor who could possibly buy it to either fix it and flip it, or buy it to rent it, or do any other strategy that it please to do with it. So in order to do that is you can put together what's called an assignment contract and put an assignment fee. And that's gonna be a fee that you're gonna charge in order for them to buy that property. So an example, if I put an offer on a property and it got accepted for $100,000 and it's under Mark Perez's name, well then I can offer that to another investor who in this case would wanna fix and flip it. And I can say, hey, I'll sell it to you for $110,000. We would then write a separate contract, which is called an assignment contract, where they're guaranteeing to pay me $110. We would take it to the title company and we would close simultaneously. And because this person that I'm assigning the contract to is gonna overpay by $10,000, that overage then gets sent over to me. So I would assign the contract. We can also have the title company make an amendment, make a change to the contract where instead of me as the buyer, we can transfer the name of who the buyer is to somebody else. So that's called an assignment. That's how you assign a contract. So there's a lot more detail to it, but a simpler way to explain it again is you can get a assignment contract and you can also have the title company amend the contract and change the name of the buyer. And then you're gonna sell it to somebody, you're gonna charge them a fee for that. And when they go and buy the property and close escrow, the overage will then go to you.